Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn X Stitches Creates, and welcome to my Flosstube channel about counting cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Wednesday, November 23rd. This is episode 61. Sorry, I was not around last week. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. 2 weeks ago, when I filmed, I was having issues with my back. I had just been to the doctor. She put me on steroids and muscle relaxants and all the things, which did help my back, but also killed my immune system because I then caught flu A from my grandson and my daughter. So last week was spent in bed, which helped my back a lot. Now that I'm up and moving again, I'm starting to have some issues, so I may have to go back to the doctor. We'll see, but it is much, much better than it was, so I can move, I can do things. So hopefully last week, Sunday the 13th, I was a guest on Sambry Stitches on her interview with the Flosstuber. So if you missed that, you can go over to Sambry Stitches channel and check that out. We had a lot of fun. You know how shy I am. And last week, Ashley was on with me. We did the unboxing for the Black Needle Society November subscription box, which was Gods, Monsters, and Mythology. So if you missed that, you can go check that out, see what we got in the box. I had meant to bring the box in with me today because my lighting in my bedroom was awful and you really could not see how beautiful the floss was that came in that box. So, having said all that, stitching was almost not existent. I only stitched on 2 things in the last 2 weeks. One I can't show you because it's my gift for the Stacy Stitches Not So Secret Santa Exchange. I've got to finish that up, and I don't know if my person watches me, so just in case, I'll wait till after I've mailed it and I know they've gotten it to show you. I think it'll be really cute. And the other thing I was working on was Caterpillar Cross Stitch. All the parts are out now, so I'll put up a picture of what the fully completed project will look like eventually. And this is where I was last time you saw it. And it's getting caught on everything. And this is my sad little progress. I continued down the side and I put in one box. Woo! Yeah, stitching bug. I've just been so tired. You know, the flu and exhaustion, it's just a thing. So, if you stitch, changing subjects a little bit, if you stitch on a dark fabric, have you ever had issues where it just makes white marks? Your Q-snap or your hoop or whatever? I'm stitching through them, but I'm not sure. They don't come off. There's nothing inside my Q-snap, so I'm not really sure what the issue is, why it's doing that. So if you have any suggestions for me on how to deal with that, let me know. But yeah, so that's all the stitching I've done. Hopefully this weekend I'll get some done. If you are on the Black Needle Society Facebook page, and even if you're not, go over there and join. When it says, you know, how did you hear about it? Say you heard about Black Needle Society from me. Because, you know, there's questions to join the group to keep out all the robos and you know, people get in and then start trying to sell sunglasses and stuff like that. But anyway, Friday, there is going to be Zoom chat, stitching. I believe it's 12 to 6 Central Time. And then Saturday night is our usual monthly stitching Zoom, and that will be 6 to midnight Central Time. So go over, join the group, then you'll get the link and you can join and sit and stitch with everybody. You know, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You can just enjoy the conversation. Sometimes it gets serious. Sometimes it just gets really silly. It's a lot of fun though. And, you know, get to know from some other stitchers outside your area. Okay, so I have an FFO. I asked my friend Jan Calvert, who has finished the stitch on Instagram. She is one of the beautiful finishers for Keepsakes. She took and made my, last year, I did through Historical Sampler Company, their Mystery Sal, and she finished it into a banner for me. She did a little bit of quilting. I got the hanger from Missouri Star Quilt Company, but you can get them, you know, your LNS. They have them on Amazon, but actually Missouri Star was a little bit cheaper. So, and I was ordering some others. So, but she did a little bit of quilting in there, and I love it. So it's all ready to hang up now for Christmas. Yay! So that's my FFO. I got some Stitchy Kindness. When Athena, Stitching Goddess Designs, in October, she did her Halloween daily vlogs, and she was doing giveaways, and I won one. So she sent me a card and some cute stickers. And cute card. And then what I won was almond M&Ms. I won the Halloween pack of almond M&Ms nuggets. So to add to my almond M&Ms collection. Isn't that green? That's fun. So, and a beautiful black. I'm trying to focus, but of course I can't. Let's see what the name is. This one's Raven. Raven Mint Magic. This one is Atomic Tangerine. Frosty Slate. And that is really pretty. And then Lilac. Isn't that pretty? No. Okay, so I have to take those, put them on a floss strap so I can use them now. This is the bag that it came in. So thank you, Athena, for those. I love them. You know I love almond M&Ms. Okay. Unfortunately, my mail isn't here yet. My my quarterly needle minder from Rebel Stitch Designs is out to be delivered. If it comes before I finish editing the video, I may make a quick unbagging. It's not really unboxing, to share with you. If not, it'll be next week. So I did purchase a couple of things. First, if you watch Just Keep Stitching, Pam and Steph, you know that they promote Twin Peak Primitives. The twins who live in the Netherlands, amazing designers. Oh my gosh, they design more than I can stitch. And I put this in my cart when it was on sale, because when Pam and Steph promote it, then it's 20% off for the week. And I put it in my cart, and I hesitated because I was like, you know, I have so much, I don't really need more. And then I was like, I love it so much, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. And of course it was after, but you know, whatever. So this is called Gift Delivery. I love the horse, I love the cat, the tree, the snow. I just love it all. So hopefully in the next couple of years I'll be able to start that. And then I don't remember who was stitching this. Someone just stitched it. Candy, was it you? 614 Stitcher? I don't remember. But I loved it, and I thought it was so pretty. I probably won't do a white pumpkin when I do it. I might start it tomorrow for Thanksgiving, or I might start one of the other ones that I bought when I was at Shepherd's Bush a month ago. Can you believe it's been a month since I went to Shepherd's Bush? I don't know where this month has gone. Between my back and being sick with the flu, I've just lost this month. But anyway, pattern from Cherry Hill Stitchery. It's called An Autumn Wish, and it says, "May our lives be full of thanks and giving." And there it is. Isn't that pretty? But like I said, I probably won't do a white pumpkin. I really love Fragrant Cloves from Gentle Arts, and I think that's like the perfect pumpkin color. So that's probably what I will do it in. And then Kristen from Sapphire Mountain Crafts, she is the Stitching Book Club. She just put out her newest one. It's not a mystery this time, though she is going to suggest it'll start December 10th, and she's going to say, do this much stitching between this and this, and have questions on the book. And the book this time is Jane Eyre. And she had a choice of 2 patterns. She said the full size and the mini. I got the mini. The mini's really not that mini. I don't have the stitch count here, but it's still a good size. But I just like the mini better. So this is the mini, and it says, "I would always rather be happy than dignified." So now, looking at these colors, you might say, "Lynn, those aren't your colors." And you would be correct. So I was pulling colors last night because, if you did not know, Joann's is having, starting today, the 23rd, for the next couple of days, is having a sale on floss. DMC, they said in the flyer DMC was going to be 40 cents. It's not. It's 45 cents. Anchor is 40 cents. So if you like the new Anchor spools, you're doing good. You know, I remember when a sale was, you got 8 for $1 of DMC. Because I am that old. But anyway. So, I was pulling the colors. And this is the green. That's pretty true. And I do like this green. And then there's some browns with it. And I pulled the peachy color, and it just wasn't speaking to me. So when I was at Joann's this morning, I pulled this, and I think that will go great. So I've got to look at the pattern and see what's placed where. I did get the browns, you know, that would be here. And then, so I've got to look at the border. I think the border is the green and the peachy color. I'm not sure. I think there's 2 colors here. So I'm going to have to find a complementary purple to go with that. I might do Jane Eyre in, I think it's this color. I might do her name in that brown, which would still be in the palette. But we'll see. I have to look. I have some time. Okay. So that's Stitching Book Club. That's going to start December 10th. You can get her pattern, the pattern for either one of the Jane Eyre patterns on Etsy. Her Etsy shop is Sapphire Mountain Crafts, and I will have her linked in my description box so that you can join. And there is a Facebook page as well. And she said that for some reason Etsy was hiding some of her links, so she actually put the direct link to her Etsy page for those in the Facebook group. So, and you can check her out on Instagram too. She does her posting on Instagram as well. So we will be reading Jane Eyre between December 10th and March 23rd is when the end is supposed to be. Okay, so I'm going to pull a challenge deck. If you know, last year in the November box, Black Needle Society gave us a challenge deck. So if you're ever kind of, I don't know what to do today, you can pick a card. And today's card is Stitch on a Piece with a Clock, which I know I have one in Professor Hyverman's, but whether I'll stitch on it this week or not, probably not, because I need to finish Christmas stockings, I need to finish that present, I need to finish my husband's Christmas ornament, and if you're not sure what that is, stay tuned for next week, because I will finish that this week. So next week, if the stars align and everything is favorable and I actually do stitching and get my life pulled together, I will film on Monday as I normally am wont to do. I know it's not this week, and I don't think it was 2 weeks ago, but I will try to film on Monday. If I don't, do not despair, because you are about to get 25 straight days of Lynn. What I am talking about, if you are new, oh, and I didn't say that. Welcome if you're new. If you're stopping by for the first time, if you've come over from Sambry Stitches, thank you for joining me. If you found me some other way, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. I hope you like, subscribe, do all the things. And thank you for everyone that's come back, that's been watching and commenting and doing all the things. I greatly appreciate you. So, if you are new to Flosstube, if you were not with me last Christmas season, December we call Flossmus. During the month of December, I will be doing daily videos. I hope they will be short. Because I have 4 advents to open, they may not be. I may show some stitching during those days, or I may do a weekly video and not do, on a Monday, I may do an actual video rather than the short Flossmas. We'll see. I did both last year. So, daily videos starting December 1st. I will be opening the Nice List from the Black Needle Society. I will be opening Holiday Express from Forbidden Fiber Co., which I only got the cross-stitch box. I did not get the knitting box. I will be opening the Advent Calendar from Caterpillar Crossstitch. And I will be opening Jenny's Countdown box from Missouri Star Quilt Company. Plus, I will be having daily tea. My friends and I are exchanging tea. However, my daughter ordered me a tea calendar from Tea Forte, so I will have that as well. So I may be having 2 cups of tea every day. I don't know. But I always have tea, I always have fun t-shirt, always have a different Christmas mug because I love Christmas and that's the way I roll. If I could, I'd show you my Christmas socks every day as well, because I do have a lot of those. Yes, I was a teacher. And if you got the Nice List box, don't forget there's an email that was sent out reminding you to double check, make sure you do have 25 gifts so you get permission to paw through your box. I took it apart and put it in order. And tried not to shake too many things because you don't know what might be breakable in there. It's hard to say with them. But in the email, there is also a floss list. I don't know why. They don't tell me. All it says is there's a special surprise and you might want to have these flosses, and they give a list on hand. It's an interesting color palette. I got mine. I've got mine all over it. Ladies, if you're watching, I'm really curious about this now. There's 2 oranges in the Christmas box. I don't know. So these are all the suggested colors. So I've trying to push them around a little bit, so I'll have to take them all out. I don't have them on rings right now. So this is actually a deep purple. It's so pretty. 3 skeins of ecru and a skein of white. I don't know. So, like I said, check your email so that you have all the notes. I want to say there was a 3rd thing that they said in the email. Let them know if you're a Flosstuber and you got the Nice List box. Let them know so they can watch and promote your channel if you're doing unboxings every day. The Nice List is not part of my rep booty that I get. I get the, as part of my pay for being a rep, I get the bi-monthly subscription boxes. Anything else I buy on my own. So the Nice List box is one that I have purchased for myself, and I have not been disappointed. I've gotten it the 2 years they've done it so far. I have not been disappointed yet. So if you did not get it, watch my videos to see what's in it, so that come May, when we do the sign-ups for 2023 Nice List box, you can snag yours. So anyway, so also during the month of December, there will be the 12 Stitches of Christmas. Black Needle Society sponsors that. Katie and Laura love Christmas like I love Christmas. So as part of our planning journal last year, there was a page for the 12 Stitches of Christmas, and as you can see, I filled it out and had an eraser and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to share with you, since I didn't have much stitching, I'm going to share with you the projects that I'm going to be doing. My first one is a restart, and other people are going to be doing this. I believe Sarah from Memphis, Sarah E, is going to be doing this. Stacy Stitches, are you still doing this too? I know you're starting something else on December 1st. I'm starting this December 1st. And this is Yo Ho 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 from Suhillis Designs. When I first came back to Crossstitch in 2019, I found this at Keepsakes, and I absolutely fell in love with this guy. What's not to love about a pirate Santa with a candy cane peg leg and a candy cane for his hand? I love it. So, I have this piece of mystery fabric that I'm doing it on. I'm not sure what count it is. I've got to pull out my card to check it and figure it out. I have it in its original project bag. Ziploc. This is all the floss. It's only like 80 by 60. But if you've ever done a Sue Hillis, you know Sue is an artist and she loves her colors and she loves to show the variegation in things by changing colors. So I may hate her. No, I love Sue. I have models stitched for Sue, if you didn't know that. So yeah, so that's going to be a restart for December 1st. Next, I am doing one from Stacy Stitches. I bought this from her last year, and it's called Christmas Lights and Cocoa Nights. I think that's just really cute. And I am doing it on a piece of Bestitch Me Spooky. It's a 36 count. Oh, when did I buy a 36 count? So it's 36 count and very sparkly. And I've got the called for colors. I might change out some of the colors for a toile, but we'll see how it's stitching up and what I'm thinking as I'm stitching. Another new start I have, and this one I purchased also in 2019. Ohio at that time, pre-COVID, did a shop hop around the state of Ohio, and this was one I found at a store that sadly is no longer in business, but it's a Bent Creek, and it's called Santa House. And I've got the called for colors for that, and I'm going to be doing it on a piece. My understanding is this was a piece of fabric from Germany. The colorway is camel, and it's 10 count. There, that's the color. So it's kind of a butternut kind of color. And then these are the colors for it. So I'm doing the DMC conversion because it's a smaller piece, and it seemed kind of a waste to do. I mean, yes, I'm going to be doing 3 strands, but to go purchase the fancy floss for the amount of stitches, it just didn't seem worth it. I am also going to be continuing. This is one that I have already started. It's Lindy Stitches, and I am doing Accident Free. I started this last year, and that's as far as I got. So I've got a start, you know, who knows? Depending upon how I'm feeling, I might finish it. I don't know. It's an ornament, so really, there's really no reason I shouldn't be able to finish that. But we all know how things go during the holidays. Oops. This is a project bag I made a few years ago. Let's see. I've got from the Nice List 2020 box from Tiny Modernist, the Season to Sparkle. And this says It's the Season, and I changed it to 'Tis the Season because I just like that better. So, that's what I've got. I haven't gotten very far. And I think the last time I worked on it, it was during a Black Needle Society chat. So, and that's a piece of white 28 count Venetian stone Whitechel linen. This came as a kit. One of the things the Black Needle Society usually does with the Nice List box, they'll kit up things. So one day you get the fabric, one day you get the floss, one day you get the pattern. So I believe that'll still be the same this year. We'll see. Another new start that I've been wanting to start is Embroider Cup Designs, and I want to do this one, and it's called Caught Up in Lights. And I've got floss picked out with a toile, and my fabric is Fortnite Fabrics Christmas Cactus 28 count. That was the first year that Fortnite Fabrics did their fabric of the month. They did flowers for the colorful and mushrooms for the neutrals, and I had colorful. The next one is a pattern that my friend Susan from Keepsakes gave me for Christmas, and I have been meaning to start. It was going to be a birthday start 2 years in a row. I still haven't started it, so this year, this Christmas is happening. And this was a 32 count Be Stitch Me. That was, it was a Friday night fight night piece, but you can tell it's opalescent. And I can't show you the picture on the front close up because it is the grid, but it says Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. And I'm not going to stitch this blue. I'm going to let the fabric do that. So I'll be stitching Snoopy, his house, and the words. And then I'll put some snow on the bottom. So, got my colors. And I'm very excited to start that. Yes, it's a lot of white, but hey, it's Snoopy. He needs to be started. Then another new start, Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I showed you this. This was their November box, and this is all kitted up. It's Stitcherovia's All Is Bright. So I'm just going to use everything from the kit, the floss and the fabric, and get the cute little Christmas needle minder. So that will be one day. And I haven't decided, other than Santa Yo Ho 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 on the 1st, I think I might put the other projects on a wheel and pick, just spin and pick, and let it be kind of, unless I buck the system and won't let it. From Black Needle Society Christmas in July box, we've got a Quaker Snowflake, a Snowflake Quaker Style, excuse me, by Ori TM. And I have already started this. It is so pretty, and I'm hoping I have enough fabric. Pretty close to the top there. I've got a little bit more, so it's probably going to be closer to the edge than I really, really want it. But no, I guess it'll be okay. So, but that's just a 28 count blue piece of fabric that I got from CC & Company in Kansas City, and I don't know any more about it than that. They didn't give me a color name, And then it's B52, or no, it's white. I didn't even use B5200. Which is kind of unlike me because I really like B52. I like bright. And I've got from October House Fiber Arts, wow words, Love and Joy. I did my own color conversion for this. And it is on Fortnite Fabrics Work Bitch 28 count. They're fun names. And this is as far as I've gotten. So that's the top, this is the bottom, so this is as wide as it's going to be. And I'm not sure, I've got my, how far across it'll go. But maybe I'll finish the border, or maybe I'll put more motifs in. I don't know, we'll see. But that's Love and Joy. And also from Black Needle Society, this was last year's Nice List Box 2021. Winter Welcome by Park Hopper Bart. Cute little snowman, mostly in étoile. And this is what I've gotten done so far. You can see a little bit of sparkle on the white étoile on the snowman. Isn't he cute? So he is very cute. I do like working on him. So much stitching, so little time. And that's Fortnite Winter Berry, and it's a 32 count. And if you were in my quarterly mystery bag club last year, this is what the Christmas bag was last year. And the 12th project that I will definitely work on Christmas Day because that's its birthday is Teresa Kogut's Hope for the World. And I'm not, this is actually a full coverage piece. No, I guess it's not. I guess it's not. I was thinking it was. Yeah, no. Anyway. I'm babbling. So, this is what I've done so far. Let's see. Get back the color. There's the color. And that's as wide as he'll be. So that's the edge to edge. So he's not that wide. And I'm doing him on, sorry, crinkling, Gold Rush, and this is a 32 count Lugano. So, and I'm using all the called for colors. So I would like to definitely finish that top box and start getting in Santa this year. So the top box, I've just got to finish the border and get that other star in, and that's done. And then I can start working on Santa. And maybe I'll bring it down just to see how big he's going to be. Maybe I'll bring the border down too. Now this inside piece, that will be full coverage. But I do love him. He's very sweet. So that is my 12 days of stitching, Christmas stitching. Now I did buy, I believe I bought this at Acorns and Threads when I was there in September. I had found this Mill Hill kit. Mary Moose has the perforated paper and the beads and such. I might throw this in as an extra. It just depends upon where I am as far as Christmas stockings and other miscellaneous Christmas things go. If not, it'll be next year. But that would be stitch number 13. Not that those are all the Christmas stitches that I have. I could totally go rogue and pull out something different that I've got started. Who knows? But that's my plans. My 12 days of stitching plans. I have a plan. Whether I stick to the plan remains to be seen. So, I hope you have a wonderful week. If you are in the United States and you're celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I hope it is a blessed day, that you have a chance to relax, that you're not on your feet cooking all day. That's me usually. This year's going to be pretty quiet. It's probably just me and my husband, maybe one of our sons. But again, maybe not. And if it's not, I'm not cooking a whole bunch. I've got the turkey. It's a small one. I'm not going crazy. So anyway, that will be a blessing for me. So I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.